segment of Very Talented Cool Kids. I'm your host, Zaya Garcia Morris. And today we are going to be interviewing this young 10-year-old entrepreneur. Hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
Jole.
Hi, Jole. That's a very unique and nice name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So where are you from and what school do you attend?
So I am from Tobago and I attend Scarborough Methodist Primary School.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's in Tobago as well. What is the name of your company?
The name of my business is Gem Concepts and we have one product, Fruity Roots Hair Oils.
Okay, so tell me more about your hair oil.
Oh, wow. And welcome back to the Now Morning Show. And I wonder if she remembers that interview because I'm going to be speaking with her. I'm talking about Jole St John. And she is, in fact, the first place of the SEA in Tobago. She placed first in SEA in Tobago. So congratulations, Jole. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago, and thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome, darling. Do you remember that video? Do you remember when you did that interview?
Yes, I do.
It was just about 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Tell us what has happened since then. Now, congratulations once again. You have placed first in the SEA exams in Tobago, also 39th nationally in Trinidad and Tobago. What was that journey like? What was it like, especially learning virtually and going through the SEA exam virtually? How much work did you actually have to put in to get to that point?
It was a lot of work. But in the end, it all paid off. The process itself was stressful. There were ups, there were downs, there was a mixture of different emotions. And preparation for SEA started since I entered first year, since I entered primary school. And from there, everybody was just talking about this SEA exam. That is what primary school is about, preparing for SEA. The journey was long, but it is finally over, and my hard work, my commitment paid off.
Did you feel, you say that this started since you were an infant, did you feel a pressure on you to get to the point that you're at now?
Personally, no, but the way how everyone was just talking about this SEA exam, to me at the time, it seemed like if I don't do good in SEA, the world is over. But
that's not true, right?
Yeah, that's not true. I realized that as I got older and as I got older, the pressure kind of came off my shoulders, and I later understood that the world isn't over if I don't do good in SEA, and it's just one stepping stone.
Yeah. And you've gotten through to Bishop's High School. Congrats.
Yes.
Again, I can't stop saying it. Congratulations. You worked hard, you're there. What's your feeling like moving now into another venture of your life?
While I am feeling elated and excited about my accomplishments and starting secondary school, I mostly feel relieved. Relieved to know that all the hard work I put in has paid off. Relieved to know that primary school was not a waste, and this accomplishment to me is just a bonus because I wasn't really focusing on placements. I just wanted to do good, pass on my first choice, and be able to go into the next chapter of my life. So this placement, this first place in Tobago, it's a bonus.
Congrats to you. Now, you're also the founder and the manager of Gem Concepts. You started that when you were 10 years old?
Yes, I was actually 9 at the time.
Oh, you were 9 at the time when you started it. Are you still doing that?
Yes, I am.
How did you find the balance in studying for the SEA exam, getting prepared for SEA, and also owning your business? You're a young entrepreneur. How did you balance those two?
As I always tell people, it's all about managing your time and having a schedule. I had a very strict schedule, and no matter what, I had to stick to that schedule unless an emergency came up. So in the past year, while I was preparing for SEA, I mostly focused on school. So I didn't let anything else distract me from that. But when the pandemic had just started and I was still in standard 4, I would have intervals where I would focus on school and where I would focus on the business. I have come up with a few ideas to launch when the economy is back in swing. So it's all about managing your time.
Oh my goodness. Did anybody help you with your schedule, or did you design that for yourself?
My mother and I, we worked together to design a schedule that was accommodating to all aspects of my life and that had all the components that I needed in order to succeed.
Now, you are a young businesswoman. I have to call you a young businesswoman. You're an entrepreneur. COVID came at a time that affected everyone. How did that affect your business?
Obviously, business has slowed down due to the pandemic. Persons have lost their job and can't afford luxuries. The economy is not moving to its full potential, so business has slowed down. But I have been getting a few sales from loyal customers.
Oh, that is so good to hear. And finally, and I'm congratulating you again, I'm so proud of you. What can you tell, or what advice can you give to young people, as yourself, you started at 9, if they would like to start a business? What can you tell them to encourage them along?
I would tell them to don't wait to follow your dreams. Persons always say you have to be this old to do this old to do that. Starting a business, there would be legal aspects where you have to wait until a certain age, but for me, I found a way to move around that. My business is registered in my mother's name because I am too young. So you can always find a concept where you can move past the legal barriers and don't let anyone hold you back. Do everything in your power, do everything that you can to make your dream come true and to move one step closer to making your dream come true.
Oh, Jole, you are such a young an inspiration. I mean, just listening to you speak, hearing you speak, the way in which you speak, you have a lot good things coming in store for you, and I wish you all the best. You are starting off on a brilliant foot, a real solid footing, and all the best to you, Jole, in your business and in your school life as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I want to say something before I leave.
Go ahead.
This is SCA students and upcoming SCA students. When you are revising your work and trying to understand, you have to read to understand and not revise to memorize, not revise to remember. So make sure you understand it and don't memorize it, because in the exam room, if the question is brought a different way, you are not going to know how to answer it. So you have to read to understand, not revise to remember.
Oh, Jole, thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I can see you doing great things later on. I'm going to keep an eye on you. Thank you so much, darling. Jole St John, founder, manager of Jam Concepts, and also she placed first in Tobago in the SEA exams, 39th nationally. Oh my goodness, that child.
Watch now, that's beautiful advice there, you know. Read to understand. That's something plenty people don't do. Still,
because you're cramming last minute for exams.
And I don't just mean students, huh? I don't just mean students. Sometimes as adults, we sometimes read to memorize. If you have to memorize a document or whatever, rather than understanding what is written there. But congratulations to Jole, of course. Brilliant young lady.
Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tobago Thursdays, and we want you to give us a call at 622-4010 this morning and let us know how you feel about the topics that have been discussed this morning. Also, we have the main topic that Natalie touched on it earlier. Natalie, you there with us still? Natalie.
Oh, Natalie, are you there?
All right.
Okay, maybe,
all right. She should be back soon, but
soon,
Natalie touched on it this morning. Sean Luke's killers, they've been sentenced to some jail time, and some people will be saying, they don't think it's enough. Some people are saying it's too long and waiting and it's too little time. Some people are saying, they served some time already.
Well, that's the thing, and because I think that it's like 15 years now that they've been there, and because of their ages at the time of the crime, they were 13 and 16.